Bienvenidos. Greetings from La Casa del Habano, Merida. I'm here with my friends
Cindy,
Julie,
Tere.
Today we're going to do a review of the much anticipated Mercer PDR Piramides. This is one of the Robaina farm cigars, and we think they're absolutely spectacular looking. We're going to cut and taste it today. Tere, would you cut the cigar for us? What type of cut have you chosen, Tere?
The straight cut.
And what other options would you consider for this?
The big cut is a good.
Might be an interesting cut for this cigar. So I see you're only taking off a small amount. Lighter, would you light that for me, Yuli? Cindy? We've taught the girls to char the feet a little bit, which is particularly important when you have a shaggy foot like this. It's an uncut foot of the cigar, and there's a little extra there, so it really gives a nice starter. So Yuli's charring that nicely. Okay, take a couple drags on that before you light it on fire. Looks lovely. Tere, how would you describe the wrapper of this cigar?
It's a dark and oily wrapper.
Would you say, is it typical of, say, the punch wrappers or the Cohiba wrappers?
The Cohiba wrapper.
You think closer to a Cohiba? I was just thinking it looked a little bit more like a punch, a punch wrapper. The larger punch have a very nice dark wrapper, not quite a Colorado Maduro. Okay. Cindy's finished charring. Have a nice start to that cigar. It's a little singed, more singed than I would like. You can see this cigar produces a ton of smoke. Go ahead, get it nice and lit for us. Not too hot. Pass that along. Cindy, what do you think? What is your first impression? What flavor?
Chocolate, tobacco tostado.
Toasted tobacco, that's fair to say. Yuli, what flavors do you pick up?
I can feel the flavor of chocolate, maybe espresso,
No? Oh, interesting.
and a little stronger.
Stronger. How would you put it on a scale of 1 to 5? 5 being strongest. How would you rate it? For strength. 5 es más fuerte. ¿Qué dice?
Es un poco más fuerte que el Sublime.
Okay, so a little stronger than the Sublime. So I would say the Sublime was a 4. This may be a 4.5 in the strength chart. What would you say, Tere? What flavors?
I feel like wood and espresso.
Very
For
interesting.
me,
How do we like the construction of the cigar? Is it firm?
yeah. And well, it's not.
Not too tight, but a good flavor. Okay, Cindy, what kind of drink would you recommend with this cigar?
I recommend this beer to beer because it's strong, sweet, and citric.
Interesting.
It's for good combination this pyramid because cigar is strong and sorry.
Okay, Yuli?
And well, I would recommend the Macallan 12
Okay.
because it's a perfect to strong dry scotch, and I like the combination of the whiskey and cigar.
Very nice. Tere, what would you recommend?
I would recommend the Staventur
Wow, that's an unusual choice. Why?
because the taste of the cigar is a chocolate, and the sweetness of the Staventur is a good combination with the chocolate.
We should probably explain, Stabentun is a very rare local liquor. It's very similar to Sambuca, but it has a honey or miel base to it. So it's often combined after dinner as a digestivo with a nice strong coffee. Ladies, do you have any problem recommending this cigar to customers who come in here at La Casa del Habano?
No.
Very nice. Any last words we have to say to our friends during the holidays?
Merry
Christmas.
Merry
You guys are sad. You guys are sad.
No, Merry
Stick
Christmas.
to the cigars. Nos vemos.
Adiós.